I'm curious about this whole idea of holistic environmentalism. And again, we do collaborate in the equity inclusion space. So I would love the idea of representation first and foremost. Like when you think about someone like Greta Thunberg, where like a lot of people are like, well, there's a lot of other young people who are passionate, but you know, holding racialized identities, diverse identities that are not getting the attention as, you know, for example, that, and she's doing amazing work. I don't want to take that away from her at all, but I'm just really curious about what that intersection looks like for you.
It's a very, very good question. And it's something that I want to say I've spent like the entire time I've been aware of environmentalism trying to unpack and trying to understand, because I feel like most people, when your heart sort of wakes up and you can feel that, like for me, I love turtles, like as you can see, I'm obsessed. And like just that when you have something that you love so much and then you see it getting destroyed, or like its ability to survive and thrive is at risk, hopefully it inspires that like desire to at least try and understand, to try and make a difference. And I remember at first I had this big sort of emotional experience, like I said, because there was so many things coming at me so fast. And I feel like a very reasonable reaction is like anger and frustration and like blame, and we finger point and all of that sort of stuff. And I remember it was to a point where I was like, I just want to be a wildlife biologist. I'm going to work with wild buffalo. I don't want to deal with humans. I can't take it. They're all moved. So I was like very frustrated. And then the more you sort of delve into environmentalism, what I have discovered, and just my own sort of personal beliefs at this moment, is that like the planet is a perfectly regulating organism. Like there's no such thing as waste. There's no such thing as waste in this ecosystem. And the only times that there's problems on the planet, they're generally caused by humans. And it's done because I believe at a very core level, we don't understand our very intrinsic connection to this planet, that like our literal physical bodies are made up of the food we eat, the water we drink, and the air we breathe. We don't really have a separation between us and the earth. We have our bodies right now, but everything we're going to make up our bodies with for the rest of our lives are somewhere out there right now. They're in the water we haven't drank, in the air we haven't breathed, and the food we haven't eaten. So us taking care of the planet is just us taking care of ourselves, because if you don't understand that completely just free osmosis of resources our physical bodies share with this like life form of a planet that we live on, I don't feel like you're addressing the root cause. So to me, the only issues that we're addressing are in people's hearts and in people's minds. And if you're not addressing those things directly where the issues lie, then you're just sort of working on symptoms and not the underlying problem. So to me, holistic environmentalism is like a more complete picture, that if you're not looking at the overall health of human beings, like our mental, emotional, physical, spiritual health, you're not going to have a balanced planet. Because in order to have a balanced planet, you need to have balanced humans, because we are the ones that are throwing things off of kilter, which is one of the reasons that we're developing this programming for Prime Earth and for power seekers. Is it's not just teaching you how to recycle and what to like reduce your waste impact. It's character building. It's real personal development that actually addresses a lot of the things that environmentalism doesn't generally address. So intersectional environmentalism, racism, equality, social justice, there's so many things that interplay, and it's all connected here on the planet. So it's a tall order to create programming for, but we are very much up to the challenge. And we believe like there's a calling here. Young people are looking for leadership. People are looking for leadership. They're looking for ways on how to navigate these gigantic issues that we're facing, and how to make it digestible, like you said, Leena, how to make it so it's not overwhelming. And to be honest, just selfishly, personally, like it has to be fun. So like if we're not having fun and connecting with each other and enjoying this experience and building community, oh my God, it's just too much. It's too much. So it's that combination, and it really is that holistic picture. Like your emotions matter in this experience. So I could go on all day, but that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Holistic environmentalism is an approach that is beyond sort of just recycling and reducing your impact. It's building yourself up as a person. And I feel like that's what gives you that real sense of power and that confidence that you can make the changes on the planet that you really want to.